If everybody really listened to his own conscience and really acted upon what he thought was right and wrong, rather than being so hopelessly passive, which I think just about everybody is, I think it's probably the main disease, is the passivity, where we will listen to whatever anybody else says. It's daddy and mommy and school teacher and Sunday school teacher and president.
This is what the war in Vietnam is all about. The old and the very young. The Marines have burned this old couple's cottage because fire was coming from here.
The day's operation burned down 150 houses, wounded 3 women, killed 1 baby, wounded 1 Marine, and netted these 4 prisoners. 4 old men who could not answer questions put to them in English.
Little baby, don't you cry. You know your mama was born to die. Oh, my child.
I was feeling this political pull very, very strongly, and I was thinking what the 2 of us could do together, you know, as far as any kind of movement and that. And so our tour had come to an end, and Bob said something like, hey, we ought to do Carnegie Hall or some big place like that. And I said, what are we going to do with it? And it's a pretty cold thing to say. But then we did talk about, you know, that he wanted to do his music and I wanted to do all this other stuff. And he said he didn't want to do all that other stuff, you know, so that's pretty clear. And yeah, I was disappointed.
Oh, my name, it is nothing. My age, it means less.
I mean, he'd given us, by that point, the greatest songs in our anti-war civil rights arsenals. 30-some years, whenever I'd go to a march or a sit-in or a lie-in or a be-in or a jail-in, people would say, is Bob coming? I'll say, he never comes, you moron. You know, when are you gonna get it? Never did, probably never will. And so I think he couldn't have written songs like the ones he wrote if he didn't feel. Generally, I think sort of for the underdog. But I think that he didn't want to have to be the guy people were going to go to. I mean, the times then were cut and dry. You were either for the war or you were against it. You either hated niggers or, you know, or you supported King. And you were forced to take a side.